Hey, what's up? Antwan here, magician and mind reader. A lot of times people hear that I'm a magician and the first thing that they end up thinking is, oh, you do kids' birthday parties. Well, when I started off in Portland, Oregon, I was working at a magic shop, and of course, we did a lot of magic shows for kids' birthday parties. We ended up segueing that into working at different restaurants. Why did we work at restaurants? Well, as a magician, what we can do is bring in customers, say for instance on a Wednesday or a Thursday, a time when it's slow. We end up bringing in a following of people who love the restaurant but also come there for the entertainment that's free to them. And it ended up being a great business for quite a while. From doing that, I ended up picking up Walt Disney World and having a contract with the Walt Disney's Boardwalk Resort for a number of years, since about 2006, I believe. Now, when I moved here from Portland, Oregon, I was literally working on the streets of Ybor City. I had a deck of cards and I would go out on the streets doing card tricks for people. One of the restaurant owners and business owners that saw me on the street would pull me into their establishment, pay me to stay there, and to be there to entertain their guests. Now, what this would do is it would cause them to drink more, eat more, and come back and share it with their friends. I don't know how many photos we took that were uploaded to Instagram and Facebook later on, but at the time, people were just using their handheld cameras and keeping it as a memory. So what we used to do is segue this into building up their business and building a following of people who love the place, not just for what it has to offer, but also the entertainment. Now, why do I tell you this? Because I want you to understand what a magician can do for you. For instance, if you're a parent or a business owner or an event planner, or if you're planning a wedding or know someone who's planning a wedding, this video will benefit you. If you're satisfied with the way that your business is going, this video is not really for you, okay? Now, what I like to do is I like to provide entertainment services that people remember for a long, long time. Give them an opportunity to take a photo with the magician, be entertained, and share it with their friends through social media. And as you can imagine, it's such a big deal these days. I mean, with Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and all the other things that are out there. And it just kind of creates a memory. So corporate events and corporate event planners will hire me to entertain their crowd. So I can do this in a close-up setting while the people are just getting there and to break the ice with them. Or when everyone's sitting down getting ready for the presentation, guess who comes out on stage? The magician comes out with some comedy, magic, mind reading, and some mind-blowing effects that get people involved as well as engaged. And I'd love to do that for you if you have a company. Now is the planning time for corporate events for the holiday season. Even though it sounds early, it's not. Trust me. Book your entertainment early, whether that be me or anybody else. Definitely book your entertainment early, because when the calendar fills up, there's no way to get that person, okay? Especially with me, my calendar fills up pretty quick. So anyway, if you're a parent, a lot of times people want to plan some awesome events for their family, okay? So birthday parties and things like that. Of course, a magician can work in that field as well. I don't do that as much anymore, but I definitely can if it is the right event. Say, for instance, you have the right amount of people, it's local, and I don't really have anything going on. I'd love to help you out with that. Just give me a call, because if I can't do it, I definitely have other magicians that are really good friends of mine that I've worked with for 10 plus years that's what they specialize in, and I can definitely send you their way. Also, for the business people who out there who do trade shows, if you are planning a trade show and you want people to come to your booth, you want people to support your business, you want them to learn about your service or products or just your business in general. If you're branding your business, if you want to elevate the crowd at your trade show booth, to elevate the reason why you're even there at the booth, I can help you with that. For many years, what I've done is I've actually stopped a crowd that was otherwise walking by, entertained them, and pulled them into the booth. Share a little bit about your company, and then lead them over to your salespeople. So imagine having a crowd at your trade show booth that's nonstop for the whole time that you're there. I can make that happen for you if you're a business person in the trade show business looking to build a crowd. Also, if you know someone in that field or in the things that I've just mentioned, you can share this video with them. I'd really appreciate that. You see, my business survives off of subscribers, likes, shares, and comments. If you notice, if you Google Antwan Towner, or if you Google Tampa magician, or even Florida magician, you won't find another magician in the entire state with as many 5-star reviews as I do. That is not by accident. I always produce for my clients 100% of the time, create smiles, laughter, and joy, as well as bring the magic, keep the people entertained, break the ice, and make sure that they are engaged and involved at your events. So if you're an event planner, you want to up the notch at your next event. You want to make sure that people remember it. You want to give them a reason to talk about your event and remember you for having everything be so perfect at your event. give me a call. I'd love to help you out. And definitely check out the site. There's a bunch of videos on there, testimonials and things like that, or you can just call my office if you need a free consultation about your event. I'd love to help you out. Also, if you are having a wedding, this is one of the things that I love to do, is to create very, very special moments that are surprise moments at the tables at your reception. If you look at my reviews online about wedding planners and people who have hired me for their weddings, you will be blown away at what you see. Anyway, Antwan Towner here to help you to grow your business, to entertain your family, to build your trade show booth crowd, and also just to make sure that your events are turned up a notch. I went from the streets of Ybor City to different restaurants and clubs, and then from there to Walt Disney World. Now, my main focus is working on the cruise lines, the major cruise lines that you may have heard of, and also state fairs around the world. The ones that are out there that are having an awesome time, they always call me to make sure that their guests are entertained. And I'd love to bring that same entertainment to you, my friend.